Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 46 of my Harvest Moon Back to Nature slow playthrough. So we're starting on day 19 of spring, year 2. We're going to be playing the 19th, the 20th and the 21st in this episode. So we're checking the weather as always. It is sunny tomorrow. And we're also checking the news. The next festival is the Cooking Festival, which is the 22nd. And again, of course, we are in year 2. So with that, let's head out. No, we're going to do a stat check. 28,325 Gs. We're just checking everything, it would seem. We have full hearts with all of the chickens, which is lovely. Full hearts with our only cow. Full hearts with one of our sheep. And then we have some of the harvest sprites working for us as well. I think I was just checking and figuring out what I needed to do here. And with that, let's head out. So it looks like our turnips have grown in. So we're going to be harvesting the turnips today. But before that, we are going into the stable to grab the horse. And this is where I just grab a couple of wood pieces to make like a little jump for the horse, because if you saw how badly the horse race went, that's because I forgot that the horse had a sort of secret stamina bar. So we do something with this in the future, but for now it's just these 3 little posts here. So we're going to grab the horse and jump him over the posts and the weeds a few times. Then we're going to head into the barn. Again, that does get changed a little bit later on, but that is basically what you needed to do really for the horse race. So both our sheep have fluff, wool. So we need to go ahead and shear them. But the cow got in the way, unfortunately. Now what's interesting here is we do have the harvest sprites helping with the animals. I'm not sure why I made that decision this early. I know that we have to have them looking after the animals for our wedding. I don't know why I made the decision this early, but I go ahead and milk the cow and you can see that the harvest sprite emulated what I was doing. So I don't know if they milk the cows of their own volition or if they shear the sheep of their own volition. But that's not good if you have the makers, obviously the cheese maker and the yarn maker, because the harvest sprites will just ship the produce and not put them in the makers. So that's definitely something I need to keep an eye out for in the future. But it looks like they have already fed the animals. Sorry, my voice went then. So with that, we're going to head out. We were going to jump back on the horse. I don't know why we didn't. But our first speed up of the episode is, of course, going to be looking after the chickens. And again, we sort of have to do this fairly quickly, because if the harvest sprites come in, I think they'll just ship the eggs without putting them in the mayonnaise maker. And obviously we would lose out on a lot of money if they did that. All of my chickens seem to have congregated in the one area there up at the top. Now they're spreading out now. And with that, we have, of course, kept an egg for the harvest goddess, but let's head out. If you can hear any background noise, my bunny rabbit is eating her food, so that's what you're hearing. Grabbed a flower for Popery, of course. We came up here, I don't know why. Let's go ahead and speak to Anne. We'll give a flower to our fiancé. She doesn't really act like our fiancé, does she? She just tells us the same thing, look. And of course collecting the rest of the crops. So let's go ahead and give the egg to the harvest goddess as always. And with that, let's start our official farm day. Not sure what we're going to do first, but we do need turnips to harvest, of course. We do need to harvest the turnips, of course. Oh, so it looks like we're saving one of those, so it must be a birthday. But it looks like we're going to do another speed up here while we help the harvest sprites water. I don't know if we'll get it all done. We do have some cucumbers as well. So we're going to head into the house and I think we may have some seeds. No, we don't. We don't have any seeds. So this is just me checking if the seeds have gone haywire. They haven't. We don't have any. So with that, let's head out and we're going to head out of the farm. Again, we do have quite a bit to do on our farm today. But we also need to go into Cybara's, the blacksmiths. Because our cheesemaker is ready. So maybe we shouldn't have milked the cow yet. So we now have the cheesemaker. Yay! So it's just the yarn maker we need to get in terms of the machines. So it looks like we're heading into the poultry farm. Which means that it is... Oh, I've just drawn a blank. Is she called Lilia? I think it's Lilia. Lilia's birthday. Popuri and Rick's mother. And she's telling us how to make... Was it scrambled eggs? Soy sauce? I've never tried soy sauce in a scrambled egg. Eggs give you energy, so eat them 3 times a day. Oh, I'd be egg bound. You can't have eggs 3 times a day, you'd be ill. I do love eggs, but not that much love. 3 times a day? I would if I could handle it. I could not. I've never put mayonnaise in scrambled eggs either. She said mayonnaise. Butter, yeah. Mayonnaise, no, I don't think. So it looks like we might be going to the shop. And again, I've mentioned before, some mistakes were definitely made with buying crops and putting them out a little bit too late. I can't remember when that is exactly. I know I've spoke about it before, but I am not keeping track of the time, or rather the date. So yeah, I do make mistakes, but what's new? But we definitely need to buy some turnip seeds in any event. So how many do we end up getting? Let's have a look. 6. We end up grabbing 6 turnip seeds. And are we growing some potato seeds? Yes. I think they should grow in time. We get 6 of those. I think potatoes should grow in time. Hopefully. And we're also going to buy some grass seeds. Let's see how many. Oh. So we're going to buy 10 grass seeds. That's quite a chunk of money. And with that, I think we need to head back and start getting some stuff done. So off we go. And again, apologies if you hear any background noise, that is traffic. So I'm assuming there's going to be quite a big speed up here. Yep, so we're just collecting the turnips, shipping those. We did have a few cucumbers to ship as well, didn't we? And while we're here, let's go check out the cheese maker. There it is. You'll see more of that as we go. So we bought 6 turnips, but we're only shipping 4, I think. Right, okay. So let's see what we end up doing. A lot, by the looks of it. So we're doing all the watering. So all the watering's been done. Now I need to head back into the house and grab the rest of the seeds. What are we grabbing? Ah, so it looks like we're not doing the potatoes and the turnips yet. So we put 3 turnips out, but we're saving the other 3 for next time. Right, I see. So we do have to do the grass. So I'm just checking the map. And hopefully all of that grows. A bit messy at the minute. So we are going to go ahead and put some more grass out. I think the aim for me is to have more like half grass and half area for crops. So I don't want to get overwhelmed with too many crops. And I like having quite a lot of grass up at the top. Sort of how I've always played. So I guess there's going to be another speed up here. Sorting out this grass. Yep. And of course we have to keep an eye out on the time as well. I don't know if we'll get all 10 done today. Let's see. Unfortunately, you do have to waste some when you want to do the grass like this. If you want to get it from the end to the end, you have to waste some of the plots, unfortunately. Some of the seeds. You know what I mean. Anyway, I don't think we got all 10 done. It's 11:30. So we're popping them back into the toolbox, but I don't know if we should have bothered with that really, because I'm assuming we're going to get them done tomorrow. But with that, let's watch what we got. Mechabot Ultra. Still haven't got a clue what's going on here. Not a clue at all. We're on episode 18. I don't know how many episodes there are. Has anyone else been following this? Because I haven't. No clue. And with that, I assume we're going to grab the dog and head to bed. I'm ready to move on to day 20. Okay, let's check the telly. Sorry, my voice is going. So it's sunny again tomorrow, which is lovely. Well, not really. I could do with a day of rain, to be fair. Check the mailbox. Nothing. So let's head straight into the barn. We are, of course, trying to milk the cow before the Harvest Sprites do, so we can get it in the cheese maker. This will be our first time making cheese today. Let's see. As if it were this simple in real life. I'd love to make cheese, you know, on a side note. But it's not so easy. So let's go ahead and pop this into the cheese maker. Fantastic stuff. There we are. We've got some cheese. Large cheese as well. So I think we're going to save that and pop it in the fridge. And the Harvest Sprites will be coming in to feed them, I assume. So don't think we're going to be feeding them today. So with that, let's head out. There they are. They're on the way. And we're going back into the house because I think we're going to pop this cheese straight in the fridge. I do love a good cheese, me. I don't know if I've talked about cheese before, probably. I've probably talked about cheese before on this series. But I do love a good cheese. It's a farming game. I think I can get away with talking about food. Look, we're in the fridge. We've done a lot of cooking. So that's officially our first cheese. Now let's head into another speed up while we look after the chickens. Oh, we're just checking if anything's grown in, and it has not. Not today. Again, I'm not sure some of it will, because we've only got 10 days left. So we've sorted out the chickens. Grab the wild plants as always. There's Anne. And there's Potpourri. Give her the flower. Those yellow ones in spring aren't her favourite. And again, my bunny rabbit is currently munching on a hanging stick and batting it about everywhere. So that's what you're hearing. My voice was not going until I started recording this, and now my voice is just gone mad. Sorry about that. So we have 30,785 Gs. We've got a lot of watering to do today, but I don't know what else. But now we're heading back into the house. I bet we're going to grab them grass seeds, so there was no point putting them away, was there? Bet you were grabbing the grass seeds? Yep, we are, so I don't know why I even bothered putting them away. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just say it was for role-playing purposes. So big speed up here, sorting out the rest of this grass. We do still have quite a few more bits of grass to buy. So that's that done. Luckily you don't have to water the grass, which is nice. We definitely need to buy some more of it. And we're heading back out of the farm, okay. Not sure why. So we've got a lot of watering to do, so I think we're going to see Gots about the hothouse, but he's not open, unfortunately. So with that, we're going to head back. But we do actually have enough money and wood for the hothouse now. So that will be the next thing, I think. We'll see if we end up spending it on something else. So let's go ahead and ship these. And another speed up here while we water everything. And again, apologies for the traffic there. So this will probably take up most of the day, just watering all of this. So I imagine it's going to be quite a quiet 20th, quite a quiet Saturday. Yep, so it's 5:10 already, but we have watered everything. And with that, have we not said hello to the horse yet? He keeps going back into the stable, doesn't he, on his own? Get back out, Sunshine. It's nice. We'll do a bit of a run round with the horse. Hopefully next year's horse race will go a lot better. And we're also heading into the barn just to check that they were fed properly. And they were. Wonderful stuff. So with that, I'm guessing we're just heading home. Yeah, we've not done a lot for day 20, have we? Yeah, it looks like that's it. So what we're going to do, we're going to What's your passion? Right, go on then. Let's have a look. Okay, it's the time you've all been waiting for. It's time for What's Your Passion? I'm the host, What a Hunk, and I'm Mako Mizuta. We'll start off by introducing a letter from a viewer. Hello, or is it good evening? I'm getting confused already. I don't know if you can call it's a passion, but I'm possessed by the closet. I've lived 20 years in the closet now. I just can't leave. It's too comfortable. Eh? Right, so someone, what? This handwriting, it's my brother. Or I think we've had this before, haven't we? I definitely think there's some translating things here. I haven't got a clue what this is all about. I think we've had this one before. I don't know what that was all about. He'd get sacked. He's just kicked off in the studio. He'd get sacked. So we are not cooking. We are just grabbing the dog. But the game thought we were cooking there. Don't got a clue what that was about, honestly. And with that, we're going to move swiftly on to... Oh, we've just glitched the dog through the door. We're going to move swiftly on to day 21 and our final day of this episode. So not much happened yesterday. Okay, so let's check the weather, of course. And it will be sunny tomorrow, of course, because tomorrow is the cooking festival, so we didn't actually need to do that. Now, unfortunately, I don't think GOTS is open on Sundays. I think we do try, so we're not going to be getting the hothouse today either. But the mayor is here. Let's see what he wants. Oh, he's telling us about the cooking festival. I'm sorry we had to let you down this year, mate. I'm sorry. You asked for 3 corn that we didn't have. So we will, of course, be entering the cooking festival. We entered last year with a spar-boiled egg, so let's see what we enter this year with. We've got plenty to choose from. So let's have a quick hello to the horse. And then we'll be heading straight into the barn, I assume. Yep, off we go. And like I say, hopefully we can get the milk before the Harvey Sprites do, because they'll just ship it, whereas we need to put it in the cheese maker. So let's use the cheese maker again. And will we be shipping this cheese or will we be putting it in a fridge? I think we're going to go ahead and put it in the fridge. So we're off to do the chickens. We should have probably put that cheese in the fridge because this is going to be a little harder with that cheese in our pocket. But let's go ahead and do the speed up. But yeah, this is definitely going to be harder with the cheese. Didn't really think that through, did I? And with that, we are all finished. So, well, crop time. So in next week's episode, we have the cooking festival, so that should be quite fun. And, oh, bunny. I always have to point out the bunnies, of course I do. We decide to take this bunny around with us for a bit. And next episode should also be the long-anticipated wedding. So that's quite exciting. It's going to be quite a busy part next week's, I think. We're showing Anne the bunny. Potpourri, unfortunately, is not here to see it, so we've let him go. Like I said, when I was a kid, I used to take all the wild animals into my house, and they used to bop in there until you left, and then when you came back in, they were gone, and I was so upset. I just wanted the bunny. But let's go ahead and give our egg to the Harvest Goddess. We also, again, unfortunately have a flower we don't need because Potpourri isn't up here today. So again, we do have a lot of watering to do, but what else are we going to do with our day? Let's have a look. So I think it's best if we head straight into the house. Nope, we're going to do some shipping. I would have put the cheese away, but no, we can do this. So let's ship these. And then we really do need to put the cheese away, I think. Yeah. Can you hear my bunny rabbit munching away on her hay? So let's pop the cheese away, and we might as well pop the flour into the cupboard as well, I reckon, yeah. Or cabinet, they call it. And, oh, no, we decided to spend some time playing ball with the dog. And I did decide to speed this part up, so I hope you don't mind. But as you can see, we throw the ball a few times there. So, where are we headed now? Oh, no, what's going on here? I don't know what we're doing. No, we've decided to come back and do some watering, so there'll be another speed up here. Seems I was very indecisive on what to do. So with that, we've done a bit of watering, but we're leaving the farm. Right, so I think we're going to Gotz's to try and get the hothouse, but unfortunately I don't think he works on a Sunday. So in we go. I don't think he's working. So he says, "Oh, it's you, John. Sorry, I didn't mean anything by that." "Oh, all right." Then he says, "I live alone deep in the mountains, so I've seen some strange things. You look scared." "Well, you should be getting back home soon." "Well, you don't live alone though, because Louie's clearly there." So you don't live alone in the woods because Louie's there. Harris pops by. There he is, look. Harris pops by all the time. But if Louis doesn't sleep there, where does he sleep? Because he's never in the inn. So I don't quite think you do live alone, Gots. I'm just saying that. And I'm not sure where we're headed now. I think we're headed to the Harvey Sprites because I think we realised we made a mistake with having some of the sprites take care of the animals because they're not going to be there on the day we need them, which is the 23rd. So, another speed up here. We are going to talk to, I don't know, maybe the remaining 3 Harvey Sprites and get them to take care of the animals. And of course you have to do this 5 times in spring. And unfortunately, we can't ask him to take care of the animals because everything's been done. So that's a little bit of a mistake on my part. So we asked him to water instead. So I messed up a little bit. What's new? Again, the shop is closed on a Sunday, so I don't know why I was attempting that. We don't actually need anything from the shop. So I'm guessing we're going back and carrying on with the watering. Yep, so I'm guessing there's another speed up here while we do this. And there is indeed. Again, nothing has grown in just yet, so hopefully it all does. I don't think it does. I think I've got my timings wrong for some of it. And with that, we've watered everything, so what we're going to do, we are going to head back into the house. Are we going to have an early night? What's going to happen here? Look at the dog. No, it looks like there's going to be another speed up because we're going to be doing some cooking. Okay, fair enough. We do have that cheese. So let's see what happens. I'm guessing we're doing something that requires the cheese. Again, this bit takes a while in real time because I'm looking at my notes, my physical notes. So we've made some butter there, I think, which we've already made before, but we do need butter for the next recipe. An apple? What are we making? Butter and an apple? Nope, we're not making that. So this is just me figuring out what we can and can't make, I think. So So instead we've got our first cheese recipe, which is cheese fondue. We're going to do anything else? I'm having to think about it. No. So just the cheese fondue this time, and we can pop the butter in the fridge as well. I'm just looking at some of the recipes. But for the cooking festival tomorrow, I'm going to be taking the relaxation tea. So we'll see how we get on with that. And at 4:40, so 20 to 5, we're going to bed. So let's watch the shogi hour. And while this is going on, I want to say, as always, thank you very much for watching. Your support really does mean the world to me. It honestly does. Thank you ever so much. I'm really enjoying this series. I hope you are too. So that's it. Let's take the dog, head to bed. And until next time, bye Embers.